How transparent is your pricing? Episode 127 of the Marketing for Owners podcast with me, John Butt. Yes, the real John Butt. Oh yeah, lucky you. How about me? I get to meet me every day. But anyway, back to the subject. Pricing, it is one of my things that I see all day long, things that make me go, ugh. I don't know how you spell that, I don't know how you explain it. But what I'm saying is that some people's attitude to pricing, some suppliers' attitude to pricing just kills me. I mean, what is it with the pricing? If you are selling a product, the customer has to find out what it costs eventually, and that is a barrier to them buying it. They're not going to buy it until they find out. They're going to find out eventually. Why are you so scared to tell them at the start? Now, if you ask people, or in my experience, when I've asked people, the most common excuse is we can't publish our prices because then our competitors will know what we charge. Do you seriously think your competitors don't know what you charge? Do you know what they charge? Would you, if you wanted to know, wouldn't you just find out? Can't you just phone them up and pretend to be a customer and then ask them? Or get a friend to pretend to be a customer and have them call in and drop something off? What's all that about? Just imagine this. If you are the only one that is blatantly transparent with your prices, that publishes everything, how is that going to change? Are your competitors all going to drop their prices to undercut you? Are they all going to laugh at you? Are they, when they are in the middle of a full sale to their customer, potential customer, are they going to mention you and your prices? No. When is the subject going to come up? Perhaps the customer says, oh, what about Joe's product? I've seen he charges, etc. That person that's in front of them is now going to have to make up excuses as to why, what's wrong with yours, etc., etc. But you have the upper hand because you were honest. The customer knows that you have no problem demonstrating your prices. What does that tell you? If you're looking to buy something and one company shows their prices, no one else does, what does that show you about that company? It shows you that they are confident. They are confident that they've got a great product. They are confident that they have a great price. It's all in the mind. It's all subliminal. That goes into your customer's head. And they think to themselves, gosh, that must be a good price. Otherwise, why would they advertise it? But what a stir you'd cause in your community if you said how much you were. Of course, if every single one of your suppliers changed their prices, changed their entire business policy overnight, and changed their prices to undercut you, to make you more expensive. Say you charge $50 an hour, and everyone else suddenly changes their price to be $49 an hour. Do you think that's going to happen? Really? And maybe they change them to be 40. Then they won't make as much money as you, and they would have to work harder, they won't have as many customers because they're not as transparent, and they don't make as much profit. Just think it through. Don't be scared. If you think to yourself, well, lots of people have said that, but it won't work in my industry. The reason lots of people have said this to you is because it works for everyone. Be a leader, put your prices out there, put them on the website. And you can always put for more details or to see why our prices, why we are the only company who are confident enough to display our prices publicly, call, etc., etc. Think about it. It works. Please don't hide them. Don't sneak in extra little tricks of, well, when it comes to it, we'll add this and that little extra. Like in the old days when you used to get your car serviced, or in some places in North America, how they still do it. But in the old days, you used to get your car serviced and used to know it's going to cost about £60 plus parts. You get the thing out, it costs £150. And in there, there's a new oil filter, there's new oil, there's the seat cover so you don't get your seat dirty. Then there's windscreen washer fluid. And when you ask them about it, all these things just a few pounds, and they say, well, they have to be put in every service. Well, why not put them in a price if they're going to be put in there every service? Because you're trying to hide the true cost. And now I don't like you. Now I'm going to go somewhere else. That's how it works. Okay, end of lecture. It's Tuesday. Tuesday needs a toolbox tip. Today, I'm going to recommend the one I use as a timer. Now, this is a Chrome app. It works with Chrome. It is called Moosti, moosti.com. It is available in the Chrome store, and you can download it, add it as an extension. It is totally free, and what it does is it works as a timer. It follows the Pomodoro technique. If you haven't heard of the Pomodoro technique, look it up. It's invented by a guy called Francesco Cirilli. He's an Italian, very clever, smart guy. But in his, you need to buy a Pomodoro timer, which is Pomodoro is Italian for tomato. And for those of you who know me, I don't like tomatoes, so this does kill me. But the Pomodoro technique has a method of working. You work 25 minutes and then 5-minute break. 25 minutes, 15-minute break. And by a break, it means get up, leave your desk, walk around, go make a cup of coffee, do whatever you like, go feed the fish, get a breath of fresh air, get back to working. It helps you be more efficient. The Moosti timer does the timing for you and then just rings a little thing when it's time for your break. So it's not related, but it's free, and for a tightwad like me, it saves me having to buy a Pomodoro timer. So try it, moosti.com. Dead clever, helps your productivity. That's my tip for today.